I'm Cynthia Conte.
And I'm Jeandra LeBeauf.
And we are here, Best Women's Boxing Show, period. We're in the media room at Benavides versus Plant, but we were able to get a little bit of time with Shakur Stevenson. I know you're in training camp. Thank you for the time. Thank you for chatting with us. Why aren't you here just to come say hi?
I'm going to come there tomorrow. I'll be there tomorrow.
Okay. Okay, so let's just get into it. I know you've got a fight. The last fight, we were just trying to figure out, did you have the belt and you lost it on the scale, sadly. How are you on weight right now? And what are you doing different to make sure you make weight when you fight April 8th?
I mean, I don't got to do nothing different, actually. My weight has been, like, tremendously good. I'm already almost at weight, so I really don't got too much to worry about right now. I moved up to 135, so it's a lot easier to make weight. I gotta grow into the weight, so I'm not even like a real 35-pounder yet.
When you compete at a higher weight class, do you have to take some sort of like self-stock so that you don't get too big? Because you think, oh, now I have this cushion of weight gain, when you're not focused and in camp and you're just living everyday life. How do you keep yourself in check to make sure you don't get too big outside of your new weight class and not big in a fighter the way a fighter should?
Actually, I changed like my whole lifestyle around. Like I don't eat no fast food no more. I only eat like healthy and like organic food now. So like I changed my entire way of living around after my last fight, because I knew that should never happen the way that it happened. But I looked at myself in the mirror and understood where I went wrong at. And I was eating a lot of fast food and stuff like that months out before the fight, and I just corrected that. And now it's like, now I'm eating good and my weight is lower than it was my last fight, and I'm at a whole new weight class. So I don't like it, but I mean, it is what it is.
Are you on the vegan train?
Yeah.
Nah, not at all. I gotta eat some chicken and stuff like that.
I hear you.
Well, you are getting ready to be fighting Yoshino at your lightweight debut, and this is a WBC lightweight title eliminator. So this is a fight that hopefully, if you win, it lines you up to fight Devin Haney or Lomachenko, whoever wins, whenever that fight actually goes down, if it goes down. Do you know if it's going to really go down, Shakur? I mean, I know you know things. I know you know things about. I know you know things about Terrence Crawford. I know you know things about Errol Spence. I just know, but this is a fight that you could be in line to fight these guys, because a lot of people don't want to fight you. Why is that, Shakur?
I think people don't want to fight me because they know stylistically, I give a lot of people hell. I'm not somebody that like allow you to just hit them. You got to earn everything with me. So just knowing that you got to go against that type of style, guys don't want to fight that kind of style because it's like they used to being able to land punches, and when it comes to me, it's not like that. So I think a lot of these dudes don't want to smoke with me just because they know like I'm gonna win.
Recently I was doing some red carpet stuff and I talked to DaBaby and I tagged you in it. Thank you for sharing that. Appreciate that. DaBaby is huge on you. He says you take out everybody. He puts you up against anybody, 135, 130, any of those weight divisions. He's firmly riding with you. As you grow in your career and become more well known, do you still tune into the support of these celebrities, and how does it make you feel to hear them talking about you?
For sure. But I mean, for him to pick me over everybody, that just means that he got more boxing knowledge than a lot of other people. So I think that for him to know that, like, a lot of other rappers you ask, they'll 9 times out of 10 pick somebody like Tank or Ryan or somebody that got like the biggest name that they know. But for him to pick me, he knows something, so gotta respect that. But I'm in tune with all the rappers, and if they're gonna support me, I definitely appreciate their support, and I support them too.
He said it with no hesitation, no pause, no blink. I just said, look, these are the fights, these are the fighters. Who you riding with? He's like, Shakur. Okay, how about this matchup? Shakur. What about this matchup? Shakur. I'm like, okay, brother, I got you. So definitely he'll be definitely tuning in to this fight to see you victorious again.
Or you never
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
he could be walking you out, you know, singing or rapping or whatever the baby does. I'm not familiar. I mean, I know of him, but I really don't know what he sings. So that's on you, Jay. But
Nah, he walked me out already.
oh, he did? See, okay, well
Mhm.
then maybe he can do it again. I don't know.
Yeah.
But this is, you know, this is a big coming out fight for you because you are going to be showing your new weight class and you're going to be putting really everyone on notice because this is a division. It's a hot division. Devin Haney, Lomachenko, eventually Ryan Garcia. Like all of these people are always talking smack and your name is always floated. But now, if you win this WBC belt or the title eliminator, you are literally another live dog. Um, when you're in camp with Terrence Crawford and Jared Anderson, what are the things? I know we've talked about this. What has Terrence Crawford said to you? Any advice? But now after you've lost the belt on the scale, and you know you're facing adversity, you're going through this diet that you don't care to do, but you got to do it. What does Terrence say? Like, how does he push you and give you the motivation? Be like, dude, just eat that vegetable, eat that chicken. Don't look at the fried chicken.
Nah. It's not even like that, to be honest. Actually, right now I've been eating more than I ate my last camp. Like, it's more healthier. Like, you understand? Like, last camp I was outside of camp, I was eating like fast food. So it's like when I got in camp, I did like a short camp. I did like 5-week camp, where it's like I didn't really have that much time to cut all that weight like I was supposed to. But this camp, I did an 8-week camp, and outside of camp, I've been eating good. So it's not like I'm just eating bad. I eat like I eat a lot of food.
That's it.
I have a real good chef that know what she doing. She is great at her job. So I've been eating real good. My weight been good, and I think everything just going how it's supposed to go.
Shakur, can you go into a little detail that, sometimes I see the commentary on social media, like when a fighter doesn't come in on weight, they'll say, oh, you should just move up in weight. And it's not as simple as go to In and Out and have a couple burgers and then boom, you're in a whole nother weight class. What is the process like for an athlete, an elite athlete, to move up in weight the proper way? If you could talk a little bit about that, because people have it completely messed up what that really means for a fighter to go up in weight.
I think that I mean, for me, it's gonna be like pretty normal because like I done it before. This is not my first time going up in weight. I done went from 126 to 130. So now with going to 135, I got a little bit more room where I could eat a lot more and feel a lot better rather than starving and doing all the extra stuff to try to get to 130 pounds. So um honestly, I think that
But even the training aspect too of incorporating more strength and conditioning, lifting heavier, lifting
yeah,
differently, just all of those components. What does that
yeah,
part look like for you too?
just trying to add power. Like that's the main thing. Add more power. Sparring with bigger guys is like something that I've been doing lately. I've been sparring a lot of. I usually always do that, but like not in training camp. Now I'm in training camp. I'm sparring with a big old 140 pounder, and they've been like they've been pushing me. So I think that's been helping me a lot as far as like moving up to 135.
Okay.
What's the biggest weight of someone that you've ever sparred with to get prepared? I mean, I don't think you sparring with no heavyweights or anything like that, but what's the biggest weight classed person you've ever sparred with? Just weight wise. You don't have to give us a name, but just weight wise that you've worked with to get you
I'll
ready.
give you a name.
Oh,
I'll give
run
you
it
a
for
name
us
and
then.
person.
Run it.
Jared Anderson,
I will, yeah.
245, 250.
Damn.
Yeah,
He
he's crazy though too.
he's a tough one. I've said it from the beginning when Victor Conte from Snack introduced me to him. I was like, this kid is going to be a future world champion, and he's going to be fighting on the same undercard as you guys in Newark and Prudential, going back home. And I think it's so great to see you guys. Hey, and you're in camp. But yeah, I remember I asked you, and you didn't spar him yet, but now since you are moving up in weight, I would always say you're growing into your manhood, as I would say, because you're getting older, you're filling out, you're eating the yummy foods. But there's other things that are very important because when I look at all of your socials and the stuff that I've posted, Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford, Jeandra made it a point that Errol Spence said he's the big fish. Shakur, what would you call yourself as an animal? You're the big
Shit. King of the jungle. I'd be a lion.
the lion.
I had
Shakur, the lion.
Shakur the lion, Stevenson.
Nah, I don't like
Okay.
that. I don't like.
How
I don't
about
like that. I don't
Shakur?
like.
Shakur the shark
But I would be a
Stevenson.
lion.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, you go in there,
I don't like
pounce and
that.
get them. It's funny because I was telling Julie and Jeandra that I had some footage of you from before COVID. You, Devin Haney, and Terrence Crawford. It's just random scrum. You weren't even talking about boxing. You guys were talking about who's better at b-ball. You and Devin were saying, I schooled you. Oh, I had better footwork than you. I ran up on you. Terrence is like, no, I don't believe you two. You both suck. It's really the best scrum I've ever had. And it's still, thank you. It's like still racking
Yeah,
up on
but
my YouTube. Oh,
the
run
truth
it
is, the
down.
truth is, way better than Devin at basketball. Like it wasn't even close. Like, but Devin, he's like a competitive person, so he was like trying to, compete, I guess. But like, as far as like basketball skills, I'm way better than him. And Terrence, Terrence better.
I'm
Terrence got a better
convinced
shot than
Terrence is good at everything. Okay, well,
he
tell me
is.
this.
He
What
is.
is it with you fighters and basketball? I think about Floyd. I think about Manny. Now you already said Devin
Roy
is
Jones.
garbage. I mean, you said Devin wasn't very good on the basketball court. And what is
Sorry,
it with
Devin.
you guys? I mean, you guys have ankles and things that you have to protect. So what is it about the skill set of playing basketball well that can make you a better fighter? Is it a footwork thing? Is it a speed thing, an endurance thing? Why are all you fighters on the basketball court driving your handlers crazy playing basketball?
I think that as far as me, I can only like speak for myself. I grew up in the trenches. So like it was a basketball court literally right outside my door in the projects that we was living at in. I used to go play basketball every day down there. So it's like I think basketball like my second love. Like I watch basketball. I love like playing basketball. I think basketball is my second love besides boxing.
Okay.
What position would you play if you were,
I'll,
what position
I'll
would you
play point
play
guard.
and who would you want on your team? You have to pick 4 other fighters to make your starting 5. So who's on Shakur's boxing basketball hybrid team? Who running the
Me,
floor with you?
Uh-oh.
would take Bud, but it's like Bud is like too like I'm competitive too, but like he's OD competitive, so he might like jockey. He a jock. He a jock. Like, but I
He'll
love him.
like be
Like
like he'll be the one shooting everything. Don't touch the ball, guys.
he'll be the one give me the ball and don't let nobody else shoot for like 5-6 plays in a row. So I'll take me, Roy Jones. I'm not taking Floyd. I don't think Floyd is that good. I take
Oh.
Bud. I gotta take Bud. I take, Keyshawn.
Oh. Yeah,
Keyshawn
good kid.
Davis. And I like Lorenzo Simpson. Truck.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
maybe you never
Truck
know.
Truck a hoop too.
That can happen. I think we should do a hybrid basketball team just for charity. You never know. And I mean, I
Yeah, I
would love to
think
watch you guys play horse. That would be so fun. Horse. Who is the best?
nah,
Who is
I
better at
wouldn't like
horse?
horse. I wouldn't like horse because if we play horse, I think Bud might win because he got a better shot.
I
But
feel like I saw a video one of you posted of, I'm thinking about you saying that Bud being so OD competitive. Wasn't he wrestling one of y'all down to the ground? Somebody got pinned down in the camp house or something? Because I know
you probably seen us jump him. We be jumping him. Everybody with me jumping. As soon as we see Bud, we gotta jump him before he. You feel me? We ain't fighting fair with Bud. Ain't nobody fighting fair against Bud.
Okay. Well, on the subject of Bud, we saw that. Hold on, let me read that. We saw that maybe there's a fight with Errol Spence, and like I said, I don't know if you know things, but they are both country boys. Who do you think if they did a reality show, like The Simple Life, if both of them were out in the farm? Who do you think would catch a bigger fish? If they had a competition of catching fish, getting more chickens, their chickens to lay eggs, riding horses, who do you think can win? These are things that we would like to see. Who do you think, Shakur? You
I
know
mean,
them best.
it's kind of cheating because I'll be around Bud. So
Oh,
I'm saying
okay.
like I never really seen nobody more competitive than Bud in my life. So I don't know how competitive Errol Spence is compared to like Bud Crawford. So it's
Does
kind of cheating.
Yeah, that's true. Does Bud play every sport? Like if he picked up a pickleball, would he be able to play pickleball really well?
Yes, it's everything that he try to do. He's really good at. Like I get so mad when he come in the gym and I be beating everybody in ping pong. Then he'll walk in the gym and he'll beat me, and it's like it just make me mad because it's like, man, I could beat everybody else, but I can't beat him. So I don't know. That dude competitive though.
Okay.
So tell us, you have a baby girl, and
Yeah.
she's still very, very young. Has she started showing signs of her personality? Is she going to be competitive? Is she coming to the gym, hitting the bags a little bit? I know you told us before you didn't want her to
Nah,
box, but
no.
what is
She won't be
she on?
boxing. She's she bad. I think that's the main thing. Like she's very bad. Like
What do you mean
she don't
bad?
listen. Like she's like a bad. She a bad like a bad kid. Like well, not she's a good kid.
Yeah.
But she's like bad. Like she don't listen. Like we be trying to tell her stuff and she just do whatever she wants. Like she got like a boss personality
There
already.
you
Like
go. How old is she?
that's scary. She's one. One.
Till you get to terrible twos, because I have a 2-year-old.
No,
Terrible twos really start at 18 months. Oh my goodness. You think she's bossing out? Just wait. She's like, nah, nah, Papa. No, no, no,
it's
no, no.
impossible. It's impossible for her to be worse than what she is already. I think like
Oh, get ready
Oh,
for it.
honey, we're
no,
women. We
no,
know.
no. My my shorty mother be telling me like she thinks she had her terrible twos at 1 years old already.
Oh
You know,
my
some are,
God.
it gets better. It gets better. She's going to get to 2, and then one day she's going to get to college. That's the age mine is now. And then she'll just call you every week for money, and it is what it is.
I'm scared of that. I'm scared of college. I don't want nothing to do with that.
Oh, and then lastly, I know we got to get you wrapped up. You do have a cousin that's fighting in nationals. He's younger, right? 17, I believe.
Ooh, yeah.
Is
Yeah.
okay. So is he one that we need to be looking out for very soon? What's his name,
For
first of
sure.
all?
His name is Zaquin Moses. That's like my
Okay.
real blood little cousin. Like it's like my little brother. He's barely my cousin. Like I done took him in and like he doesn't live with me for the past few years, and it's like I done developed him now to like help him become like the boxer that he is right now. And he in the finals tomorrow, but he going against another good kid in Carmel Moten.
Okay.
I know it's
What's his
another
weight
little kid.
class? What's his weight class?
It's 132. 132.
Okay, so almost yours, basically.
Yeah, but he spar with me all the time, so it's like just to see him doing what he's doing, like I'm very proud and I'm happy to see him in the finals. And I can't wait. I think him and Carmel gonna be a great fight. Y'all should check out that fight. That's gonna be a great fight.
Okay, thanks.
Julie is over here giving me the wrap it up. So
She's
one
like, we got
question,
to go. Yeah, go ahead, Ju.
one so
Yeah.
one last question about your cousin who's going to be fighting. As an elite fighter who still fights, how does that satisfy you to see your cousin who you've helped to help grow? Like, how does that differ from the pride you feel in yourself versus the pride that you feel for helping him achieve his goals?
I think honestly, I'm more proud than I be myself because what I do is like I know like what I'm gonna do. With him is like it's out of my hands. So just to watch him be around me and pick up so many things and then go to the tournament and do what he's doing with only 16 fights is amazing. Like he got 16 fights and he's on the level like no other. Like I think that but honestly, like anybody that come around me over the years, I think that they've been like getting better. Like as far as like boxing, like with Jared, Keyshawn, Africa, Raymond Ford. Like if you ever notice like all these fighters, like if they come around me, we spar each other and they game just go to a whole different level. So I think that I got some
Okay.
goodness inside of me.
You
It'll
bring that
get you.
Shakur aura. You
All of
spread
this
that
is going to
aura.
help
Yeah.
you for when your daughter gets bigger and she starts punking you for real. So, take all this in now. It'll help you with your parenting down the road.
Ooh, I'm scared of that, so I got you.
All right, Shakur. Well, thank you for your time. Real fast, plant or Benavides? If we don't see you tomorrow, plant
No,
Benavides.
no answer.
Okay,
Okay.
well, there you go. Okay, make sure you guys tune in April 8th, ESPN, ESPN Plus. He's fighting back home, Prudential Center in Newark, Jersey. You guys can get ESPN, ESPN Plus, and also Sky Sports Boxing in the UK. He is fighting Yoshino. I don't know how to say your first name, so I'm not going to bother doing it. Shakur, you're going to be making your lightweight debut. Good luck to you, and stay safe, and we'll see you hopefully tomorrow.
Thank you. See y'all tomorrow.
All right, guys. I'm Cynthia Conte.
I'm Jeandra LeBeauf.
Thanks for tuning in to another edition of the Best Women's Boxing Show, period. See you guys at the fight.